All right, so today we are going to be trying something very new that I've never done before, which is actually going to be using block printing ink with my block prints. I've been making a whole lot of stamps recently, having a ton of fun doing that. I've got my little mini tiny ones that I have been working on, and for these you can use an ink pad and they work just fine. But recently, as I've been working larger and larger, what I'm finding is that the ink pads, while they still work, I've mostly been using the VersaFine versions of these, black or blue, they don't print, well, probably like one should. So far I've printed on just like a cardstock type paper here, and this looks nice, but it did definitely not like get into the paper, and you see a lot of the texture. I actually love the texture on top of this one here, but I wanted to try it with the actual ink to see if it makes a difference. I did also try it on this watercolor paper as well, and that didn't quite work as well as I wanted it to, so I also wanted to try to do this on this type of paper too with this same piece. Now, I'm very much new to this, so if you're here to like learn the mastery of this, you're in the wrong spot. But what I do know is I've watched a lot of videos and watched and asked a lot of questions to get to the point where I am today. So what I'm going to use, I have this really cool like vintage Speedball Baron that I got, and then also got one of these little babies right here as well. The brayer here to get the ink off of the thing that I'm going to attempt to use to then get it onto the print. We're just gonna have some fun and experiment and see how this all works out. So what we'll do today is just use the brayer, get the ink onto this print here, and then we'll use this Baron here to rub the paper on and do a really nice pull and peel and reveal of these. So let's go ahead and start. So everything that I've seen so far online uses like a piece of glass or plexiglass, and I don't have any of those things. I just have this metal tin, and this is what I'm going to use today because I don't have anything else to use. I just wanted a flat surface to use. I was trying to find like a piece of glass or a mirror, and I just don't have an extra one lying around. So we're going to use this today just to roll out some of this ink and put it onto our print here. Now, the block print ink here is a little old, so I think it's going to definitely need a little bit of love before we get it on the print here. But this is water soluble block printing ink, and that's what I'm going to be using, this blue one here. I just thought it would show up the best. So let's go ahead and try it out and see how we work. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put out a little bit of this ink on here. I do think that it's going to definitely be mixed, needs to be mixed better. Like I said, it looks like it's separated a little bit here, but I will go ahead and just give it some nice rolls to try to mix everything in. What I have learned about this is that you don't need to roll your ink any wider than your brayer, which is probably good, especially for someone like me who is very new to this. But I'm excited for it because this is like my next evolution. First things first were to make sure that I actually stuck with the printmaking, and now that I have and I've really been enjoying it, I'm taking that next leap. All right, so I've rolled this out. I've got it on my brayer here. Let's move that over to the side. So the next step is to take the ink and to roll it onto the thing that we'll be stamping. And this is one of the patterns that I did for the recent block party with Gina. This was my first block printing challenge that I did, and I went with this challenge for the reason of inspiring myself to try new things. And I definitely tried new things with this. This is not something that I would usually do. And now I've gotten ink on this table. Hopefully it comes off easily with water, as it says it's supposed to. If not, I need to find a new surface for myself because I don't want to mess this one up. All right, so I've rolled that out on here. So what we're going to do next is we are going to lay this paper, even though I printed on this side, it's just a scrap piece really. Let's go ahead and lay that down right here. And the way that you use the baren is you're using that to press onto your paper. I've also seen people use wooden spoons, and I think that probably would be a cool idea too, but since I have this, let's use it. Right, I think I've done a good job here, so let's go ahead and do the peel and reveal. Peel and reveal. So much nicer. All right, I'm officially in love with block printing ink. So this is what the VersaFine ink looked like on that piece there. We got a lot of that texture. And then this is what it looks like with the actual block printing ink on it. So loving that. So we'll be doing a whole lot more of these. Let's try it on the white paper just to see what it looks like. So I'll go ahead and re-ink my block. I have this Speedball press that's here. It's an old vintage one that my wife gave me. So the way it works is we are going to sit this right underneath of where that's going to press down. I'm just going to use the other side of this paper here. We're going to lay that right on top. And then what you do is you just press down. I don't know how well the pressure is going to work on this because I actually haven't used this before. First time using this. That sounds like it's going to break in a second. Right. And let's go ahead and peel it off. Put it down on there. So the press didn't get it as nice as the other one, but I'm going to assume maybe it didn't have enough ink on it, but still looks really nice. Definitely looks better than that. So I like the baren, I think, more than anything right now. I might just use that all the time now. So that's what we got. So look at us actually using block printing ink like a professional. So there we go. So hopefully that was pretty cool. I enjoyed doing this, and now I have a new addiction, and this is the only thing I'll be doing from now on. So it's nice knowing you. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.